Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about yesterday. I just worked all day and I was tired and came home. I went to work at like 6 in the morning at my first job. Came home and went to work at the other place at like 3:30, 4 in the afternoon to like 9 o'clock. I was tired. My placement job. So I didn't get a video out. It's going to happen from time to time. But I'm back and I'm ringing the bell. I'm working on the mic with the black girls. Yeah. Really nice. Yeah, what did I wear today? Let's get right into it. I went with Lattafa Bade'e Al Oud, Oud for Glory, just because I wanted to. I've talked about this a few times. I think I even reviewed it once or twice. But hey, shit changes. Nose changes. This may be completely different than even I thought it was the first time I wore it. But I do remember one thing, liking it, and I still really like it. Really like it. I do remember I didn't think it was as strong as it was when I first reviewed it, and I think that's because I over applied it and I went nose blind to it. You know, I put way too much on, and my brain said to my olfactory senses, "No, no, just stop," and shut off. So so this day I went a little lighter. I think I found the perfect amount for me. I mean, it might not be for you, but how I applied it: two in my moisturizer, one in the back of my neck, nothing here, nothing. Shirt on, one in kind of the bottom area of your shirt, just above the belly and below the chest, and like half of one in each crink of the elbow. And then I put one on my hand for help me with the testing today. And it was a perfect amount. Perfect amount. Some people get really good performance out of this, and some people say they don't. I got excellent performance, almost beast in his projection, longevity. I'm going on 10 hours, and I can still kind of smell it. I'd reapply about an hour ago, about the 9 hour mark, but it's still there. Just very, very light. So anyway, let's get into it. When I first spray it on, what do I get? I get hit with oud, nutmeg, with a hint of saffron, and a nice, sweet, somewhat powdery, uh, smooth lavender, and almost vanilla-like in its sweetness. There might be some vanilla, could be amber, anything giving it that kind of vanilla-like sweetness. Maybe even vanilla sugar-like sweetness, but it's never overbearing. It's never a super sweet scent. Mostly, it's somewhat oudy, woody, smoky, and spicy for the most part, with some florals. And it's just get that sweetness is in the background, but still prominent, giving it a just a nice, you know, background. I mean, the best way I can describe it. Um, then you hit the dry down. You get some green wood, like patchouli, and a nice, slightly animalic, but smooth musk. All the while, that kind of slight sweetness and spice is still there, helping it out. And when you first put it on, too, there's for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, there's a bit of an old school masculine barbershop kind of feel I get to it. It's probably the wood and the lavender and the florals kind of mixing together. It's um, slight, ever so slight, guys. This isn't a barbershop scent. It is noticeable, but you're not going to smell it and think Jacquard Noir, or Hazero Borom. No, it's just for the first 20, maybe even 30 minutes, a bit of just a tiny, slight hint of old school masculine. But I'm not saying, I think there's a lavender in the woods giving it that fougere kind of vibe, but very slight. Um, that's pretty much it. So at the end of the day, it's a sweet, powdery, floral, spicy, woody, musky scent. That's just pretty much it. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. Um, and some say, well, that doesn't sound, you know, something. If it's this good, doesn't have to be complex and layered. When it smells this good, it doesn't need that. It's got the layers. It's not a complex scent. It's not a complicated scent. It's not a hard scent to wear. Um, it's not your average designer scent, super mass appealing, but it's got some mass appeal to it. There are going to be a few people because of the oud and the smokiness, and the florals might not be like, oh, that's not very. But the vast majority of people are going to like it just fine. Um, just don't over apply like I did, which will get me into performance. Um, projection 2.5 hours, pretty much an arm and a half out there for the first hour. It slowly comes in, gives you about another hour or so, maybe like I said, hour and a half of a nice arm's length. Then, quite honestly, it's a good 5 hour bubble, pretty big bubble too, and that slowly comes in within an hour, and then it's you're hitting about the 9 hour mark then on me, and then that last hour you could probably reapply, but it is there as a light skin scent. So, 9-10 hours on me, a little longer on my clothes. It's still kind of smell it on my shirt. Um, but that's I mean $30 smells this good, lasts that long. And again, that's on me. Some of you might no, don't like it at all. Don't work on me. That's fine. Works for you, doesn't work for me. What works for me doesn't work for you. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Um, Compliments too. Went to when I was at work today. Uh, a girl at work complimented me. She said, "Oh, I like that one. It smells nice." And when I picked up my friend for coffee earlier, she got in. She again immediately, not even 5 minutes in, she goes, "That one's nice, Wayne. It's strong, but it's nice." And I had it on for about 4 hours at that point. So it's definitely on my skin. It's pretty much a beast. Maybe not on yours. For the first few hours, like I said, 3-4 hours is pretty. Then, like I said, it's starting to come in a little bit, but it's a to me it's a gorgeous scent, guys. Honestly, I love it. I I might order another bottle before it becomes hard to get because I don't want to ever run out of it. So, and the comparison, I know everybody wants uh, Oud for Greatness by Killian. Some people say it is, some people say it ain't. It's more people say it is and isn't. But you know what? You decide for yourself. I'm just here to tell you if this is good, and this is really good. Smoky, woody, floral, spicy, sweet, musk, just gorgeous. Give it a try if you haven't, guys. If you can, anyway. You can pick it up for Frag by I think for like $30, roughly around there, give or take $5. And if you've got the cash, I'd highly recommend getting this one. Um, I think you'll like it, but I mean, even if you don't, you can sell it again for pretty much get your money back, right? So why not? All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.